Here are many of the details that I have managed to spot in the GTA 6 trailer so far. Of course, many of these may have already been covered in videos by other fellow GTA YouTubers, so a huge shout out to them. Let's start with Lucia's backstory clue. In a scene showing Lucia, the female protagonist, in jail, we can spot a photo under the bed, presumably of a young Lucia with her family. This small detail might hint at her backstory and personal connections. But also in the official GTA 6 artwork, Lucia is shown wearing an ankle monitor on her left leg. This detail suggests possible story and gameplay implications, potentially limiting her movement within the game's map, probably not allowing her to leave the state of Leonida. Early in the trailer, there's a subtle nod to American culture, with a brand of beer called Patriot. This serves as an obvious reference to American patriotism, reflecting the series' penchant for satirizing real-life elements and attitudes. But that's not the only reference. There will be many in the game. For example, the 11 nightclub reference. In one of the scenes, we can see a plane pulling an advert through the air above skyscrapers. The advert says 919, why 69 when you can 919, which seems to be a playful nod to Miami's nightclub 11. One scene in the trailer highlights the impressive crowd density, with each NPC appearing uniquely different. You might have already noticed how this guy is secretly taking photos of a woman and another man is applying sunscreen somewhere in the background. You can also notice the helicopters reminiscent of those in GTA 5 and GTA Online. Overall, the level of detail in this beach scene is nothing short of insane, really showcasing how advanced the game's graphics are going to be. In the same scene, you can notice the logo on the umbrellas saying Soul Sisters. While this might just be a play on the words Soul Sisters, it could be a beachfront company that plays some part in the business landscape of Vice City. Businesses are due to be a focus of the game, with many that can be robbed or purchased, much like the nightclubs in GTA 5. The trailer includes scenes parodying social media trends, such as TikTok and live streams, which mirror typical Florida behavior. These include humorous and exaggerated scenarios like sugar daddy antics, alligator removal from a swimming pool, and a woman twerking on top of a car, so there will definitely be a lot happening in this game. As far as I remember from the leaks, GTA 6 was supposed to have hundreds of miscellaneous world events and scenarios. Looking at the trailer now, it seems we shouldn't have any doubts about this. The number of random situations occurring in the trailer is hard to count. In a nighttime scene where Lucia is having fun in a convertible vehicle, you can see a man in the car in front of them filming the situation. Rockstar really thought of everything, and there's no denying that the graphics look outstanding. I am really curious about how many vehicles will be in the game compared to GTA 5, which has 347 separate controllable vehicles. In the trailer, we see many cars that we had the opportunity to drive in GTA 5, but that's not surprising. Both games take place in modern times, so I don't see a reason why many cars would not be repeated. However, there are still several new vehicles in the trailer. Starting with the largest, there will likely be drivable yachts. Besides that, in one of the scenes, you can see something resembling an Aventador, and in another, a car very similar to the Chrysler 300. One of the cars that is impossible not to notice in the trailer is the Cheetah, which has featured in virtually every entry since GTA 3. It's based on the iconic Ferrari Testarossa, and here it even has Cheetah as its license plate. Also, notice just to the right, there's a man sitting on the ground with an iguana on his shoulder. Iconic areas from Miami, such as Ocean Drive, have been faithfully recreated in the game, reflecting Rockstar's commitment to detail and authenticity in replicating real-world locations. It seems to me that this will probably be the most detailed and best recreated Florida in any game ever. I can't wait to check out the Ocean View Hotel. It'll be interesting to see if its interior resembles that from GTA Vice City in any way. In the same shot of the Vice City Strip, we can see Hotel Dixon in the background. This could be a loose link to Lawrence Murray Dixon, an architect in Miami who designed many of the area's Art Deco buildings, including hotels. Rockstar Games have a habit of including cute details relating to their source inspirations. Besides, in the trailer, we see several nightclubs, which isn't a surprise given that each GTA has featured clubs to some degree. Beaches and coastal areas will play a large role. It is based on Florida after all. There's a view of the Everglades, which is bound to feature in some missions. A sign is shown on the freeway that points to the Vice City airport, and when we see Lucia sitting on Jason's lap, it seems to be inside a motel room. Also, when we see the lady in her nightshirt armed with 2 axes, the comment with the video says it was taken in Hamlet, which is one of the counties of Vice City. Next up, the trailer showcases the Florida Keys, including an unfinished bridge, hinting at potential future map updates or areas of exploration. And in the same scene, we can see that the blimp, which was already one of the vehicles in GTA 5, is making a return. I really like the scene with body cam footage during a police raid, which somewhat reminds me of the game Unrecord. Perhaps reviewing such recordings and interacting with them will be part of one of the missions. There are many more new animals than I expected. In one of the scenes, sea turtles can be spotted at the bottom of the sea. In the same scene, there are also dolphins and a shark. In others, you can see alligators, crocodiles, flamingos, ducks, and deer. The trailer confirms the return of strip clubs in GTA 6 with a specific event called Make It Rain Mondays, evidenced by a stage piled with dollar bills. It also seems that vehicle mirrors will finally be functioning. I don't know if you remember how disappointing it was when Rockstar Games added ray tracing reflections to GTA 5 on consoles, but completely ignored the issue of mirrors. For people who like to play in first-person mode, that feature is a must-have, and it looks like it's finally becoming a reality. The song in the GTA 6 trailer is Love is a Long Road by Tom Petty. Prior to its release, there was ongoing speculation in the community that the song in the trailer would be Genesis That's All, remixed by Mandalus, spurred by a tweet posted with the game's artwork. Rockstar included a sort of Easter egg in the trailer, as in one of the last scenes, on a door you can see a sticker saying Petty Forever. This is a tribute to the artist who died a few years ago. The characters in the game are shown with astonishing levels of detail, including a gang member who sports gold grills on his teeth and has visible acne scars. I have no idea how next-gen consoles will handle such a level of detail in such a huge and detailed world. In terms of details, Rockstar really pushes the boundaries. Just look at the power lines. They made it look so detailed and realistic. I'm pretty sure that this game will surprise us at every turn, and as we explore the Vice City map, we will constantly discover new incredible details that the developers at Rockstar have taken the time to create. We know they have a knack for this, as you probably remember how realistically NPCs in RDR2 cut food on a plate, or workers on railroad tracks drove nails, and with each strike, you could see the nail going deeper. Perhaps the biggest surprise for me were the horse balls in RDR2. Taking the time to create these small details that most people wouldn't even think about is just crazy. And I know we shouldn't expect anything more than what we see in the trailer, but think about it. For example, in the case of GTA 5 or RDR2, the graphics were way better in the finished game than in the trailer. GTA 6 introduces a unique aspect of parodying social media, resembling platforms like Instagram Reels and TikTok. It's a mystery to me how much these platforms will be developed in the game and what roles they will play during casual gameplays. In the social media footage of the city staff pulling an alligator from a swimming pool, we can see the post comes from Official Poach. This company is an in-game company who work in the protection of animals and controlled hunting. This would make for a great line of side missions where you have to rescue animals from the hazards of humans. Much of the trailer shows chaos and carnage, things that have become synonymous with Florida. We're all so used to seeing the term Florida man on social media that even Floridians see the funny side of things. Usually this reference accompanies footage of a man in Florida doing something dangerous, dumb, or both. In previous iterations, GTA games have been known for their satirical take on different societal themes. For instance, GTA 4's narrative revolved around the pursuit of the American dream, exploring the contrasts and sometimes the disillusionment associated with this ideal. GTA 5, on the other hand, delved into the American reality, focusing on economic disparities, the pursuit of wealth, and the dark underbelly of modern American society. With GTA 6, the focus on social media parody could suggest a thematic exploration of our social media-obsessed society. The global view of the culture of Florida can be seen throughout the trailer, but we can find a lot of clips seemingly directly lifted from real-life events. One of them is a clear reference to the Florida Joker, a tattoo model who went viral on the internet in 2017 after his arrest mugshot revealed facial tattoos and neon green hair. But there's more. Fans have compared the woman dual-wielding hammers in the trailer to an image taken of a real-life woman doing the same, although she's from Los Angeles, not Miami. The trailer contains multiple shots of alligators sniffing around buildings, as we often see them do in real-life Florida. Other shots look inspired by local news broadcasts that reported on the weird and wonderful goings-on in the state. The shot of the naked man watering his garden looks like a riff on 2018 news reports about a Florida man who did yard work naked. And yes, the clip of the woman twerking on top of a moving car seems similarly inspired by real-world events. Satire is something that comes up in GTA constantly. This is seen on this billboard for a mental health medication called Angstipan. Apparently it cures emotions, perhaps by deadening them like Prozac, which this is obviously a peeing. Just remember to call your doctor if your erection lasts longer than 4 hours. The fake beverage Pisswasser is back, and this time it appears there will be a non-alcoholic alternative available, named Pisswasser 9. Towards the end of the trailer, we get confirmation that GTA 6 does feature Port Gellhorn, which has been a rumored smaller map, joined to Vice City via a causeway. While this is only a fleeting glance, it's another area we'll be able to explore, and one that is still pretty densely populated if the leaks are to be believed. This is definitely not the end, as there are still a huge number of details to uncover, so hit that subscribe button and the bell to be updated. Thanks for watching until the end. Have a great day everyone, and see you in the next one.